Hello, my beautiful Cancer, Sun Rising Venus. Welcome to your 2026 year ahead predictions, guidance. Let's see what your spirit guides want to tell you about your year ahead, what's in store for you, what can you expect, what to look out for. So, if you are ready, we are going to begin with the Astro Dice to have a look at the overall theme, over energy, and then we will look into tarot, tea leaf, oracle, and other cards. Okay, so let's get started. Let's see what is coming for you in the year 2026. Okay, so we have Venus in Pisces in the seventh house. The first vibe that I'm getting, seventh house is the house of your romantic relationship, like long term committed relationship kind of vibe, your marriage partner, for some of you, like business partner. And with this Venus energy present here, I see that we also have here cards success, longevity, and regeneration. So I feel that if you have been going through struggles in your marriage, your long term partnership, something like that, or for some of you, just for some of you, if this is like some issues related to like a business partner or something, I see a regeneration, a healing happening. You are going to look more attractive to your partner. Okay, there's more love, there's more romance, there's more mutual attraction and chemistry. Okay, with this Venus energy present here, if some of you have been like wanting like a business partner or something, you're gonna find that for sure. We also have the Pisces energy here. So Pisces energy here is the energy of like creativity, spirituality, mysticism, like the dreamy energy. So like Pisces in Venus, like seventh house, for a lot of you, your love life, your marriage is improving. It's having that dreamy vibe, or probably it's not like quote unquote dreamy in the traditional sense, but I would say it's like something you always envisioned for your relationship. I see that happening. The chemistry you wanted, the dynamic that you wanted, like I don't know, but there's something that you have always wanted, something that you have always dreamt of. I see that happening. And we will dive deeper as we pull other cards. So let's see. I want to pull your tarot cards first. So we have under the deck Ace of Materials, Ace of Pentacles. So 100% you are getting a fresh new start in terms of material aspects in your life. So this could be in career, money, okay? And again, for some, this could be like a new start in your relationship. For some, this you could be, for some of you, like if you have been long-term relationship, you might be like moving in together, or maybe getting engaged, getting married, making plans for marriage, okay, or maybe planning to grow your family, okay. For others of you, if you are trying to make more money, grow your business, I see a fresh new start, like a solid start, like a concrete start, not just something on paper or in theory. Like you are definitely getting a new opportunity to make money or to level up in your life, like in a more tangible way. Okay, this is under the deck. So overall, you are in that leveling up energy, right? Okay, let's see your other cards. So we have Seven of Cups, the Sun, Knight of Pentacles, and Three of Swords. So first of all, let's look at the Sun, because this is the major arcana. The major arcana cards in tarot actually represent like major events in your life. Okay, so I'm gonna first talk about this. Sun card, this is like the card of happiness, truth, okay, health, vitality, abundance, attraction. So I definitely see that you feel more abundant. We also have the card here, longevity and regeneration. Some of you could be turning 39 this year. Like I have a friend who is Cancer and she's turning 39 this year. Some of you could literally be turning 39, or you might be 39 as you watch this. We have longevity, we have regeneration, okay. The Aries energy is also like the energy of the self, okay. So starting something new, maybe starting a new fitness routine, like new ways of eating, clean eating, again with this longevity. And we also have this imagery of sun here, right? So and we have here So I definitely see that you are working on your health, your routines, your fitness. Okay. Also, with this longevity and this Ace of Pentacles, if you start a new pursuit, like a new goal, a new career goal, maybe a new way of making money, I see that it is going to last you like for a long time. This is something that is going to help you build long-term wealth with this longevity card. Okay, 100%. And we also have the card of success literally here. Okay, and the sun card is the card of success, happiness, right? And we have the Venus energy present here. So Venus is, again, it rules beauty, money, and those kind of things. So you are attracting, Venus energy is attractive, so you're attracting success, you're attracting money, you are attracting more romance, more beauty in your life overall. Maybe that is something you have always wanted. With this key imagery here, I also see that you are unlocking how to actually make this happen. We also have the Libra energy present here. So Libra, again, ruled by Venus, rules talks about your relationship, romantic relationship, and overall finding more balance in your life as well. So you're finding more balance, okay? And specifically in terms, because this is like the overall theme. So I definitely see your marriage or your romantic partnership improving. If some of you are here single, then you are definitely attracting a partner, a person who is going to be your long-term partner or your husband, wife, something like that. Okay. So yeah, so very, very beautiful energy so far for you. And now let's talk about these. So we have Knight of Materials, Seven of Cups, and Three of Swords. So with this Knight of Materials, I see that in the year 2026, and also like I really like to be careful with these tarot readings, that just because the year is changing, just because we have all this beautiful energy on the table, it does not mean that everything just changes magically overnight just because you enter 2026. Okay, I want to be real with you here. With this Knight of Pentacles, there's this message of you taking like little steps, little baby steps, and being consistent with something, being meticulous with something. So let's just say you have this new opportunity, right? Then you will have to invest into this opportunity through consistency, through discipline. Okay. And while I was shuffling, something happened, and my cards fell down, and I had to go like literally under the table to like find my cards. And immediately I got that message that you might need to go the extra mile to see the results that you want to see, whether it is in terms of health, fitness, your career, whatever. Like, you will have to go the extra mile. So opportunities are here, like the cosmic energy is supporting you, the divine, the universe is supporting you, but you will also need to take concrete practical steps. Because also keep in mind, the Pisces energy, the more negative, or you can say unevolved side of Pisces, is the tendency to escape. So some of you might have this tendency to like escape in all, like in a relationship, like spending way too much time like in that romantic stuff, or like doing things with your partner. And there's nothing wrong with that, okay, don't get me wrong, but it's like you need to ask yourself that, are you still focused on your goals or this new opportunity or the things that you actually want to bring to fruition into your life, or are you just escaping? Just be aware of any sort of substance use, whether it is alcohol or something else, like it could be absolutely anything. Just make sure that you're not using substances to numb yourself in case you go through some sort of heartbreak. Because we have Three of Swords here. So Three of Swords talks about heartbreak, feeling hurt. And when I was like shuffling and this card came out, the energy that I felt was that sometimes it's our own thoughts more than anything else that hurt us, that keep us trapped. Okay. So that is something I want you to look out for, because we have the sun energy. So if you went through a heartbreak already, or you go through some sort of heartbreak, okay, you're gonna heal from that. We have the regeneration, we have the sun, we have the success, right? So do not be scared of that. Okay, if somebody hurts you, and Three of Swords, this is like minor arcana, so this could be like someone said something to you and you just take it to your heart, or something did not work out the way you wanted and you started like questioning yourself. Because we have got a lot of cards here in your wisdom nuggets. We got kindness and self, and both of these cards talk about being kind to yourself and not beating yourself up about every little thing. So it literally says, if beating yourself up worked, you would be thin, rich, and happy. Try loving yourself instead. So, and again with this kindness, it says, what if being kind to yourself really could change everything? And I see that this is very, very important to you, and I really get this vibe that for the most part, this hurt, it's not other people, it's you who is hurting yourself. It's you who is probably, playing small, keeping yourself like caged in your own thoughts. And we also have the 7 of Cups here. So again, 7 of Cups is confusion, illusion. This can also be options, right? So some of you will find a lot of options. You might have that tendency, you might have that shiny object syndrome. And again, with this Ace of Pentacles, I see that you might see multiple options. You might see like, okay, I can go this way, I can do this, I can do that. But in order to succeed, you need to pick one thing and stick to it. With this Knight of Pentacles, I very strongly get the vibe that don't think too much about, is this opportunity better or this better? Like, whatever you pick and choose, you dedicate yourself to it and you will get the result. That is the energy I see in the spread. Okay. Yeah. So let's see what we have with your tea leaf cards. We have light-hearted, carefree time. So definitely I see that, as I said, with this Venus energy here, this Pisces energy here, you are like having some good times. Maybe some of you are going to a vacation or something. Again, with this Sun energy, this is like Sun card also rules like the 5th house, the house of your children. So you might be having like, in fact, I mean, we always have good time with children, right? So you might be having some good time with your children if you have any. Okay, or this could be like children in your family, or like in general, maybe you are having some fun time with children. Some of you will be doing charity or something, spending more time with kids, being more creative as well with this 5th house energy of the Sun here. Okay, so definitely see that. Then we have Claw, be careful, do not take risks. We have Share empty, someone is leaving your life. We have Throne, position of authority. So 2 messages here with this be careful, do not take risk. It does not necessarily mean that you should not take any risk, but with this Pisces energy and the 7 of Cups energy, I would say this is like a heads up, right? This is like a heads up that do not get too carried away with the potential of an opportunity, because Ace of Pentacles, this is the potential, this is the seed, this is something that can bloom into something, okay, but it is not there yet. Okay, so this is just a heads up. It's like it's asking you to use your mind, your intuition, make sure you are grounded in reality with this Knight of Pentacles energy. Like, look out for how much energy you have, how much time you have, what exactly is that you want from a particular opportunity or a goal. Like, what is that you want in terms of like tangible aspect and all those, like consider everything before committing to an opportunity or taking some sort of risk. Okay, just do not, because again, with the 7 of Cups, this Pisces, this Claw, and with this Venus energy, because Venus energy can make something feel like super attractive. So you just have to look out for it. Just be careful, that's it. And more than anything else, it looks like to me that it's like, do not spread yourself too thin, do not take up multiple things and you end up not dedicating yourself to anything and not getting the results that you want. That is the energy I get from this Knight of Materials. Okay, also we have this position of authority. So I can interpret this 2 ways. So this could be someone in your life who holds a lot of influence or authority over you in some shape or form. So make sure they don't influence you the negative way. If someone is trying to influence you, they might be right in their intentions and stuff like that. But when you are taking a step, when you are taking a risk, you have to look out for yourself, because any step you take, you are 100% responsible for that. Okay, you have to take the accountability for that if you actually want to move forward in your life and be happy. So make sure that if someone is suggesting you something, offering you something, you weigh your pros and cons, right? You do your thorough research for if this is the right thing for me or not. That's the number one. And number two, because you also have the success here and a position of authority, some of you might be stepping into some sort of position of authority, right? Or this could be just like more success, more money, more love coming your way. And that is when you need to be extra cautious. Like, do not let it get to your head. That is the energy that I'm getting. Okay, so if you are the one who is entering this position of authority, or you find, like people are attracted to you, your partner is more attracted to you, just in general, like you have more success and like you're just going up in life, which is good. Just don't let it get to your head. Like, be grounded in the present moment, be grounded in your reality, be focused on like where you are headed, because without direction, you're gonna feel lost, you're gonna stumble, you will do things that you are not supposed to do. Okay, and with this chair empty, some of like for some of you, this could be a person like leaving your life. Okay, and this could be like a friend or like someone you know. Okay, for some of you, just for some of you, you could be going through like a breakup or something. Okay, with the seventh house energy and the Venus energy here. But if that is happening to you, then keep in mind that you have the sun energy here, you have the regeneration energy here, you have the longevity energy here. So if something ends, if someone walks out of your life, whether it's a romantic partner, whether it's a friend or just anybody you know, then it is happening for all the right reasons. And again, with this Three of Swords, if someone hurts you, if someone has wrong intentions, if someone does dirty to you, you need to let them go. Okay, they don't deserve space in your life. This could be for a lot of you, this could be yeah, I also heard a message when I was pulling this card. But when I look at the imagery, it's giving me the vibe of the devil card in tarot. So for some of you, this is your own inner demon, your own inner critic who has been hurting you, again with this self and this kindness card. So for a lot of you, this is your own inner demon, your own inner critic that has kept you caged for so long, that has kept you unhappy in your relationship, about like how you feel about yourself and all those things. So I feel that for a lot of you, you are letting go of that inner demon. In fact, you are putting that inner demon in this cage and you yourself are getting out. So what a lovely message. We also have the card growth. This says evolution starts when you leave your comfort zone, get comfortable with being uncomfortable. So lovely message. You are overall growing, you are making progress. Okay, but as I said, just because the energy is good and all of that, it does not mean that things will change on their own. You will have to take the step, you will have to get out of your comfort zone. Okay, so we also have faith in your dreams, and we have new moon in Virgo, a time to give rather than take. So uh, the vibe this gives to me is, make sure you are not stuck in that feeling or in that zone of feeling entitled, that you are entitled to have this or you are entitled to have that. Okay, so especially in terms of relationships, if you expect love, care, warmth, or whatever from your person or people around you, maybe even in friendships, then you need to check that, are you also giving something to them or not? Like, right, it doesn't exactly have to be 50-50 always. I don't think relationships can ever exactly be 50-50, but it's like, this is urging you to check in certain, because we also have the Libra energy here. So just check that if your relationships are balanced or not. Like, are you the one who's always like want something? Like, if you want someone to be kind, how kind you are to them. If you want someone to tolerate you and your mood swings and stuff like that, like, do you do the same for them, right? So that is the energy that I'm getting. Also, again, with this new moon in Virgo, so new moon is the energy of new start, a new phase. So I definitely see a new cycle starting in terms of relationships. And with this Virgo energy, again, this could be in terms of your lifestyle, routine, your health, because Virgo rules our sixth house, your everyday life, and stuff like that. Okay, so having faith in your dreams. And with this vexing crescent is when after the new moon, so when the moon totally disappears in the sky and when it starts appearing again, so you see this tiny, crescent line. So I see that in 2026 you're gonna see like if you have been putting efforts into something, whether it is your health, whether it is your relationship, whether it is your career, all of the or all of these, or maybe any other thing, you will see some results like 100%. Like if you have been in the darkness, you're gonna see the light again. It's gonna grow and grow more as the year progresses. Okay, so such a lovely message. Now let's see if we have any specific messages in terms of your career goals, growth, all of those things. So let's see. We have tolerance. This deck, I don't know, like whatever I say in the reading, this deck just matches that energy. So as I said, like about being tolerant, like if you expect other people to be tolerant with you, you need to be tolerant with them. Simple. Let's see what it says. So especially in terms of work, make sure you are patient, you're not rushing. Again, with this like Pisces energy and the Seven of Cups energy that we saw earlier. Yeah, with this Seven of Cups, like don't get carried away. Okay, I observe the cast of colorful characters that are busy life presents, and I rewrite the role of the ones I need to. Anyone annoying becomes entertaining, and anyone intolerable becomes someone truly fascinating who belongs in either a museum or a science lab. Because seriously, what is actually going on? If someone tries to get on your nerves, like at workplace or something, you need to change your perspective, right? You don't need to waste your energy on them. As simple as that, right? And again, if you're putting in efforts into something like for this Ace of Pentacles, you can't expect the results overnight. So be patient, okay? But more than that, be tolerant with people around you, especially at work. And then we have pleasure. So in terms of love and relationships, we have the Venus energy already here, and we have pleasure. So this says, I give myself permission to feel pleasure, and I let that pleasure rush into my life in a decadent display of over the top abundance. Then I realized that pleasure has been waiting at my door for a long time. It's just that pleasure does not knock on doors because loud noises are not super pleasant. So basically, I see that you are taking care of yourself, you are loving yourself more, you are being more kind to yourself, and that pleasure that you feel and that self-care, that love that you pour into yourself, it's gonna have a ripple effect in your relationship, overall in your relationship. If you allow yourself to feel the pleasure, to have some, time off the grid, if you allow yourself to enjoy the little moments of life, your relationships overall become like happier, sweeter, and all those things. And you could be having like some, as I said, like some vacation, some fun time, some spa time with your partner or a loved one or a friend. So super beautiful energy for my Cancerians and rising Venus. If these messages resonated with you, hit the like button to let me know. And don't forget to subscribe to the channel and do watch the zodiac predictions for your other placements. So if Cancer was your sun sign, do watch the reading for your rising sign, your moon sign, your Venus sign. I'll link the entire playlist in the description box, and I'll see you next time. Bye bye.